Hello and welcome to Down the Scope. Today I wanted to share with you a slide that I made a few years ago from a bumblebee. I found the bumblebee walking around on the ground and unable to fly. It wasn't looking too well, so I collected it and euthanized it. You can see the bumblebee's thorax and head over here, and then two sections of the abdomen. I just want to focus on the abdomen for now. At low power, you can see all of the bumblebee's intestines and lots of malpighian tubules, which are the excretory system, with some muscles and fat bodies around the outside. The fat bodies are not especially large, which suggests the bee was not in a great nutritional state, and perhaps that has something to do with what's occupying the other half of the abdomen. What you can see here are cross-sections through structures that I had never seen in a bee before. It took me a little while to work out that this is actually a huge parasitic nematode called Sphaerularia bombi. This parasitic nematode enters the bumblebee and migrates to the abdomen, where it everts its uterus, which expands to 300 times the size of the original nematode's body. So all of what we can see here is this everted uterus. On the outside, there are these huge domed cells. These cells absorb nutrients from the bumblebee's hemolymph, the equivalent of blood, which is bathing all of the cells in the abdomen. And then within the parasite itself, we have a few different internal organs associated with reproduction, mostly these huge eggs. For example, this part could be a uterine tube or a similar structure. There's a large cell which forms a lumen and then various eggs on the inside. There are also some ovaries which have more gamete-looking cells within them. Moving outside the nematode into the bee's abdomen, we can see lots of similar eggs floating free within the cavity. These eggs would develop into larvae within the bee before burrowing into the intestinal tract and emerging from the bee's anus, where they burrow into the soil and undergo further maturation. The adult females mate with adult males, and once fertilized, they're ready to find another bumblebee host to infect and begin the life cycle again. One of the fascinating things about these nematodes is that they castrate the host bee, meaning that they'll be unable to reproduce. Not only does this infer more nutrients for the nematode, but it also results in changes to the bee's behaviour. Rather than finding a place to nest and establish a colony, the infected bees will spend most of their time visiting potential nesting sites and depositing larvae into the soil, so propagating the infectious cycle. And if you want more information on that, there is a fascinating, relatively recent paper where scientists investigated and characterized all the changes in gene expression in infected bees, revealing that the parasite also modulates processes associated with energy usage and immunity. That's everything for today. Just a really cool slide to look at and a totally unexpected finding. Thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye.